talking about activity 3 from the How Does Water Shape Our World? And I just want to remind you guys, these definitions are all going to be posted on Google Classroom. We know natural and man-made from, I don't think it was last week, it was the week before. We know landform, body of water, and we know a couple different national parks. So there are 3 ways that water can be found on Earth. Does anybody think that they know the 3 ways that water can be found on Earth, or the 3 different forms? Oh, okay. So first you said clouds, but you want to go with solid, liquid, and gas? Okay. Miss Burl, can you call on one more person to see if they agree or disagree? Okay. Okay, I agree too. So solid, liquid, and gas are all different forms of water on Earth. Um, hold on. I don't want to. Okay. Can somebody, if you maybe you saw some of the answers already, can somebody help me fill out one of these columns? How is there solid water, or where is there liquid water? Where is there water in a gas form? You get to choose which one you want. Okay. Okay. Ice. Zion. Okay. So steam is something that we have talked about that is similar to gas. Steam is right before it becomes gas. Right. Thank you, Sarah. So we are really, I agree with you partially on steam, but we are really looking for water vapor. Water vapor is what we call gas, water when it is in a gaseous state. So I will take people for either solid or liquid to give me some more answers. Okay, but where is it coming from? Where can we find water? Ocean, river, lake. You can keep going if you want. You, go ahead. Oh, good one, Sydney. Okay, so we have snow. I'll take one more person if anybody else wants to add. Go ahead. Hail is a solid, right? Hail is that ice that has frozen and it's falling towards the earth. So we have all of these different ways that we can find water, and there's definitely more ways. You guys definitely need to know that gas water is called water vapor. And yep, Demia, you were right. Don't forget that rain is also liquid water. Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay, that's great. Um, so based on what we have worked on this week, we were talking about humidity. So what is humidity? Does anybody recall exactly the definition for it or just a general idea of what it is? So evaporation is a part of the water cycle. Who knows the other 2 parts of the water cycle? Evaporate, and then there's 2 more things that water does in the water cycle. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, evaporate, condensate, and precipitate. Thank you so much. We are not going to dive deep into that, but it will come up again. So based off of what we know about humidity, now you've been introduced to humidity, do you think that this location that I'm showing has high humidity or low humidity? And I want everybody to type their answer in the chat. Do not raise your hand. I'm going to check the chat. Miss Brill, what are most of the answers saying? Okay. Now, now can someone raise their hand and tell me why they chose that answer, high humidity or low humidity? When you think of low humidity, think of D for dry and D for desert. Some of you might have already seen the next picture. Go ahead and type in the chat. Do you think that this is high humidity or low humidity? Hot and sticky. Okay, okay. So Tiana, I just want to ask, when you feel that stickiness in the air, what do you think that stickiness is? One more thing before we move on from these two pictures. What do you notice about the landscape, the habitat, the environment in a low humid, and I'm flipping back and forth so you can see both, in low humidity versus high humidity? What do you notice? Awesome. I see that too. And I see in high humidity in this rainforest, there's a lot of plants. Is there anybody else that wants to either agree with Sydney or add on? I'll take one more. Slide, maybe two more slides, one more slide. Um, Thank you, Miss Brill. If you guys have a question, go ahead and type it in the chat so I can respond to it. Um, remember, Miss Brill told us at the beginning of the week there are five more weeks of school left. Is that where we're at? We're Yep. Remember, all work is due tonight by midnight. You can start to check your grades on Infinite Campus, but I would not recommend checking them until the end of the day on Friday because we have to submit all of our grades on Infinite Campus by the end of the day on Friday. However, for my class now, you can go back, check your Google Classroom grade. It's 100% up to date except for the assignments for this week because obviously they're not due yet. And if you have any questions about your grade, please let me know. And then does anybody have any other questions about what we went over?